So I changed my capstone like a week ago entirely. So I had to come up in a week to make a calendar, vision, mentor, all of this stuff. And I think I figured it out. And so it's going to be called Repeating History. That's my capstone title, which it will be subject to change, which I'm still talking with my mentor about the name. And I'm talking with other teachers hopefully to get a different name. But as of right now, it's called Repeating History, and it's my capstone. So if we're going to start with the why, how, and what, and why I want to do this is basically, well, let me tell you what it is first. So basically what Repeating History is, it's a video series, probably going to be starting on YouTube. And it's going to be accessible to Wayne Township teachers, and even other teachers inside, any teachers inside any high school or middle school even. And basically, I want them to play my educational videos inside the actual classrooms, because I want to be the indirect teacher that teaches the kids. Because within the classroom, especially in history or geography or economics or government classes, you see that most of the students are actually really not having fun with it. They're just sitting there just trying to get by. They're trying to get by. But with this, I'm trying to make a video series similar to Crash Course with John Green, which is my inspiration for this, and giving it my own twist to make it educational but yet entertaining. So first, we're going to start with why I want to do this. Is that I'm doing this capstone mainly to educate others. I didn't start my timer. Educate others and hopefully become an indirect teacher. Also, I want to express who I really am as a person. I'm a huge history buff, which I want to express who I am to with this video series. And I want to pass what I know to other people. Maybe I can teach the teachers something, maybe, or mainly to teach the students. And how I want to do this, I want to achieve this by creating a concrete schedule for editing and recording. As for editing tips and help from friends and to improve my videos overall, because you already know the first video is not going to be too amazing, which is okay. But the thing is, I want to have a whole bunch of friends with editing experience, which I want to ask them for help first before I continue on with my capstone. Next, we're going to start with my vision, which my vision is seeing the lack of expression teachers can give out in the classroom and with many students bored in the classroom. There needs to be something that will be entertaining but yet educational, to which that is my end goal. Create a video series that allows me to become the indirect teacher and put out a spin on the normal classroom procedure. With the video series, it will detail historic events and time periods to teach people the importance of history and how it can be beneficial, even though which history is charted by doubt. This video series will be used hopefully inside Wayne Township or maybe even other districts or even inside the U.S. It's going to be on YouTube in public so anybody can access them, to which I hope that they will be putting out, when I will be putting out my videos, around the month of April and May. So around that time period is when I will hopefully have my videos started going up and going live. With this, I'll extend the series over the summer and create episodes that will cover anything that anybody recommends, meaning whatever topic that you recommend, I will talk about it most likely. It can be history, economics, government, geography, or any type of social studies mainly, because I feel like this is the type of subject that people hate the most. History, they say it's boring, geography, people say it doesn't matter, but it does matter. And I'm going to explain it with my video series. And with this, I'm achieving a personal goal of becoming someone that can be helpful by myself and doing something I love. So this is my system. It's really brief and small, but my system is that I will try a sort of trial and error type of ordeal, as in whenever I produce a video, I'll try a new editing style, a new different type of scripting style, and if I get feedback from people who watch it to say, yeah, I like this and I don't like this, I can then create a video series that's more towards the viewer themselves rather than towards me. So with this trial and error with editing, with my editing styles, I can then create a more professional type of video series that will be beneficial to the students and the teachers alike. And so here's my calendar, the makeshift calendar, don't judge. So I know that it's not correct, but usually between the April and May period, on the Mondays we'll be planning as in what would I talk about, well, what subjects I'm going to be talking about, what exactly I'm going to talk about, where am I going to film this, what I'm going to film with, what editing software I'm going to use. Wednesdays, I'm going to talk with my mentor and hopefully get a one-on-one conversation with my mentor to explain his opinion on it and what I should talk about and what I should do. And then Friday, I'm going to hopefully do a weekly vlog from January to April, a weekly vlog and how far I've gone throughout this entire capstone project. So that's going to be fun. And now we're going to move on to May, which May is when I get to actually try and start out. Again, makeshift calendar, no big deal. So Mondays are going to be once every Monday I'll start planning for an episode, as in maybe like scripting or creating a scenario or even just thinking about a topic I'm going to talk about. The same with Wednesday, I was going to be writing, scripting, creating a script what I'm going to use. Hopefully Friday I can make a shooting, I can actually shoot the video itself. Maybe I can be inside BDTV or it can be inside some other places that I have access to, which I don't know yet, which it will happen. And then on Saturdays and Sundays, I'm most likely to be spending the weekend editing whenever I'm not busy. But it's a question mark because I don't know yet, because I don't know if I'm open those days. But Tuesdays will definitely be editing days, as in I just sit down at my computer and just edit the videos. Which Thursday, if I have it all done, I'll show it to my mentor or show my mentor what I have and just get his feedback on what he thinks of it, or what editing changes that I need, or what needs to be put in and what needs to be put out. And then Friday is upload time. So once every other Friday is going to be upload. So every Friday there's going to be something. It's going to be shooting, upload, shooting, upload, shooting, upload. So it's going to be every Friday is going to be packed. So it's going to be really fun for me. Which I'm hopefully going to stick with the schedule with uploading. Which I'm not promising anything, but I'm going to try to stick with an upload once every other Friday. And hopefully that would be awesome. Next, my mentor is that I'm currently talking with Mr. Belzer and Mr. Nykerk. Both in the, Mr. Nykerk is of course an economics teacher, and Mr. Belzer is a history teacher, and which they're going to help me with this new series. And they are very helpful as a duo, and then they provide me specific areas of research I can talk about in certain videos, ask around, and then I can even ask around Rain Township for me, so that teachers in middle schools can get access to my videos and so they can play them in front of their kids. And they can also help me write scripts, so that's going to be awesome. They're really excited whenever I presented this project to them. And so here's my blog. It's really boring. There's no picture or anything because I just started it. And which I try to get access to my old blog. I lost the username and I lost the email address. So basically, I made a new blog. I need to create it with the Tag.somc. It's going to be like this. I do blogs. I already made one post, and that's my vision, in which I already have that down. So if you want to check out my blog, there it is. And here's my example. Last slide. A good example. As I said in the very beginning, crash course with young breed. That's a prime example of what it's going to look like or be similar to, but you know how Crash Courses focuses on a broad range of different areas. The thing is, while my video series is going to be focusing more on history, geography, economics, and government, because with these subjects I can go more in depth, which the classroom fails to do, because if you take AP US History or A-Push, whenever you go past a certain historic event, you don't go into it. You just say it happens, and then the teacher moves on to the next item in the curriculum. Which I will go more in depth on why is it important, why you're learning it right now, and why should you know about it. Which I'll go in depth in my video series. In which that's all I have.
All right. Good job, Tag.
I
I have it already written.
Well, better fail final.
Don't do that.
German.
Abigail, could we do yours tomorrow? Is that okay? I'm sorry. As I said, we need to get through some critiques in here. I'm gonna have to come up with some stuff. Okay. You may benefit from this where you only have to critique one class period instead of two, because I may have to only have you critique period 10 if I need to between today and tomorrow. So I apologize for that. I thought we would have enough time to do our capstone presentations during that period, and they were very good, but they